What's up, Internet Basketball Junkies? In today's video, we are into our drill series. Before we dive into the drill, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Fast Model Sports, the #1 software programs for high school coaches. I've used it for 12 years, and it's what I use to make all the diagrams you see in my video. Use the discount code in the description for 15% off. In this video, we look at a drill we call the post pit, we used exclusively for our big men. Throughout the year, we will have a 15-minute block in practice for breakdown drills. The guards do something and the bigs do something else specific to their skill sets. We would also have a group separated doing charted shooting during this time. We won't always do skill breakdown drills, but we usually start around the time games begin. Before games begin, we feel like we need the majority of our time to implement team schemes we are going to use in scrimmages and in our games. The team schemes take priority, and once we are in a good place with our team concept implementation, then we can devote more time to skill development. So now, into the drill. We have 2 to 3 passers on the perimeter looking to feed the post. The passers can pass to each other or into the post. We have a rotation of big men, with 2 of them being in the drill at a time and the rest waiting to participate. The post players are working on getting positioned to receive the entry pass, then working on their finishing moves once they get the ball. Shaping up, showing your numbers to the passer, and catching the entry pass are crucial skills that can be overlooked. We wanted to have our big men work on sealing off the defender while staying wide and low and showing a target where they want the ball. When the passers pass to each other, the offensive players need to change his seal and work to catch the ball in another location. This is great practice for learning how to seal, especially on skip passes across the court. The 2 bigs in the drill play until someone scores. Once someone scores, they rotate out of the drill, and a new player comes into the drill. So you want to be on offense, but you get to be on offense, you have to get a stop. So if the defense gets a stop, they move to offense, and the offense goes to defense. If a player gets stuck in the post pit, it can be extremely exhausting. You have to watch as a coach that things don't get too sloppy, and you want to emphasize proper interior defensive technique, because the tendency is, as players, as they get tired by getting stuck in the post pit, they start to hack and foul to try to get a stop to get on offense so they can get out of the drill. So while this is a great drill for sealing and scoring on the inside for the offensive players, you can also ingrain the habits for how you want to defend on the inside. We use a 3/4 high side front in the low post, so you'll see a lot of that on film. Using that coverage in a one-on-one situation is risky because there's no backside help. So it teaches the players to slide behind quickly on the flight of the ball, on the pass to the inside, because they don't have that backside help they normally would in a 5-on-5 game. I'd encourage you as coaches just to try to use your defensive scheme you use within your team concept in this drill, primarily. You want to get those reps and ingrain those habits of your players playing the way that you want them to play. Also, you could mix things up and you could change coverages so your post players get used to working against different styles of defense. After all, every team that you play against isn't going to play the same style of post defense that you do. So you might want to get reps with your scheme, but you also may want to switch it up and have your players do something different so that they get practice and they get repetitions seeing other things that they might see in a game. Particularly, you could prep for a specific opponent if you know that they're going to play straight behind, or if they're going to go full front. You could get reps on that just so that your players are prepared and they've seen that interior defensive coverage so that they're not confused by it when they see it in the game. All right, Internet Basketball Junkies, as we wrap up this video, there's a few things I need from you. If you're new here and liking the content, give this video a like and make sure to hit the bell to get notifications on future videos. Check and double check to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and click the link in the description to my Sellfy store. I have detailed basketball coaching content for sale, including a guide on fundraising for high school basketball, a guide to the European ball screen offense, a strength and conditioning guide for high school coaches, a guide to running a 1-2-1-1 diamond press, a guide on the circle motion offense, a guide on running a 1-3-1 half-court trap, a half-court deny and disrupt man-to-man defensive system, and my personal favorite document that I've written, the Youth Basketball Curriculum, which is my spin on over 1,000 pages of reading I did, putting together a plan to progress basketball players from first grade all the way up until they graduate high school with age-appropriate skills, drills, and thoughts for coaches at each level of development. All that and more. Go visit the store. I've also accumulated just about every resource I have into a product which I call my portfolio, which is not only what I present to an interview committee to interview for a high school basketball coaching job, but every supporting document we use to run a program. That includes our youth basketball curriculum, our drill book with diagrams and descriptions for every drill we use, an offensive skill development plan, how to fundraise for a basketball program, and much, much more. Check out the link in the description to see all the content that comes in my portfolio. That's now for sale. That's the video. We'll progress with a few more drills throughout the next few weeks. Hopefully you like what you see. Thanks for breaking down this drill with me.